You might not have heard of Vertu before, and that's fine. Here's what you need to know. This phone has a sapphire screen. The body is all titanium and calf leather. It was hand-assembled in England. And this little red button is actually a ruby that opens a 24/7 concierge app. Oh, and it's $9,000. This is actually the lower end of the Signature Touch line. Vertu has models with alligator skin or real rose gold accents or diamond speaker surround that run all the way up to $19,000. But they all do the same things, and inside it's actually a rather standard smartphone. Sitting under that sapphire display cover is a 4.7-inch 1080p LCD display. It's powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 processor with 4 cores at 2.3 GHz, backed up by 2 GB of RAM and a roomy 64 GB of storage, though you won't find any microSD expansion here. It offers full GSM LTE support, Qi wireless charging, and a 13-megapixel camera tuned by Swedish camera house Hasselblad and a pair of loudspeakers at the bottom. But what's really interesting about this phone is the software. Not that it runs Android 4.4 and that an update to Lollipop 5.0 is at least a few months out. It's the services that come with it. Concierge and Vertu Life. Concierge is a service that Vertu's offered for some time on their phones. You open the app or press that ruby button, and you're presented with the choice of calling, emailing, or having a live chat with the Vertu Concierge 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In typical concierge fashion, they can help with whatever you want, be it getting box tickets to the NBA Finals or finding a tailor to fix a ripped jacket. Vertu Life, on the other hand, is something of a predictive concierge. You select from a handful of broad interest categories, and Vertu will offer up relatively exclusive experiences in those categories, ranging from VIP concert passes to high tea with fashion designer Diane von Furstenberg. Of course, you'll have to pay for most of those, but Vertu Life is your foot in the door to things you might not have even known were happening. Concierge and Vertu Life are what brings the cost of the Signature Touch up to $9,000. The smartphone itself is fairly comparable to its fellow late 2014 flagship devices, and the premium materials certainly jack up the price a bit, but it's the services and the exclusivity that make the pricing difference. And if you're the kind of person that has $9,000 sitting around to buy a smartphone, you might want to consider the Vertu Signature Touch. It'll go great with your private jet.